Look nice, don't they? The reason that they're dressed like this is, well, A, we're perverts, and
B, we're perverts. I think C.
Right, and C, it's our election special.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
Yes.
That is really exciting. All right, so let's talk a little politics, specifically smear campaigns. I know people say they don't like them, but my favorite part of the presidential race is the smear campaign that goes on.
Same here, same here. I don't need to hear about good qualities and accomplishments. I want to hear how the bastard traded his crippled wife and kids in for a stripper.
And then the funniest thing is, after the opponent spends $8 million in 10 months during the campaign to tell everyone how horrible the guy is, they turn around and endorse him the minute he wins the primary.
Yeah, like, for instance, if I were to run against, well, let's say Adam, I would do some serious damage. It would go something like this.
Adam Carolla calls himself a man's man. A macho dude who enjoys beer, football, and steak dinners. But his record tells a different tale. As a teenager, Adam Carolla and groups of his buddies gathered in a room to pleasure themselves to adult videotapes, a practice known to some communities as a circle jerk. Carolla's explanation?
I didn't have a VCR. I mean, what was I supposed to do?
Supposed to do? How about crawling back into the filthy hole you belong in? In 1998, this man paid Adam Carolla $20 cash to, quote, shave his butt.
It was a big job. He's pretty bushy back there.
Simple hygiene or an act of male prostitution?
What was I supposed to do?
And in 1995, Adam Carolla participated in this West Hollywood gay parade, dressed as the construction worker from the Village People. Adam Carolla, man's man? Or man's man?
Paid for by Citizens Against Madam Carolla.
Even though that's all true, that is way out of bounds, Kimmel.
Well, Adam had not seen that until just now.
Oh, I now refuse to be photographed in any situation. Forget about the stealing my soul. What about my asshole? All right. But it is your turn now, my friend, because turnabout is fair play.
All right.
Jimmy Kimmel claims to be such a regular guy that he gladly accepted a high-paying job as co-host of The Man Show. The Man Show. But what kind of man is he? Jimmy Kimmel played clarinet in high school. Clarinet.
Clarinet is the most phallus-shaped of all the wind instruments.
And Kimmel had it in his mouth a lot. And it isn't just Kimmel's mouth that's out of control. While taping a recent Man Show segment, Kimmel, by his own admission, crapped his pants.
When a relatively young man loses control in that region, it means that body part has been repeatedly traumatized.
And Jimmy Kimmel's sick behavior doesn't stop there. He once actually stuck his penis in a bottle of iced tea, and then, minutes later, watched in delight as a male coworker drank it. And what about that gay pride parade photo? Let's take a closer look. Who's the repulsive deviant flaunting his perversions for all the world to see? Why, it's our old friend, Jimmy Kimmel. Deviant Kimmel, not much of a candidate. not much of a man.
Paid for by the Citizens United against that son of a bitch Kimmel.
I am going to sue the shit out of you. Juggies, wash these terrible lies away with your beauty, will you?
Adam Carolla calls Jimmy Kimmel a deviant. Strong words from someone who wet his bed until he was 14 years old. Do you think smearing fecal matter on your friends is deviant behavior? Adam Carolla doesn't. In high school, he used to do it all the time.
In high school, he used to do it all the time.
Maybe that's why Adam Carolla doesn't use toilet paper, preferring instead to use dirty socks to clean his hindquarters. And even urinates in the sink, which even an animal would not do.
He makes me clean it. He's a filthy man.
Adam Carolla, he's a filthy man.
Paid for by Americans who hate that filthy Adam Carolla.
Bit of that is true.
All right, that's true, but the only reason an animal wouldn't urinate in the sink is because they're not smart enough and the dog couldn't hop up on the sink. So
right.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
All right. Welcome back to our special Man Show look at the world of politics.
If you've just tuned in, Jimmy and I are conducting smear campaigns against each other.
Yeah, why are we doing this again?
I don't know.
Let's just cut it off right now.
No. I
mean, enough is enough already.
One more. You're really going to get it here, Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel claims to be a family man. But let's listen to what those closest to Kimmel have to say about it.
He calls me a big dumb Pollock and he farts during lovemaking. I mean, if you want to call it lovemaking.
Thank you.
You know, it's more like a big fat raccoon climbing into a McDonald's dumpster and passing out.
Thank you.
You know what? I just wanted to say that raccoon is a little too cute. He's more like a retarded tree sloth, like a fat, retarded, incontinent, garlic breath.
Thank you.
Tree sloth.
Well, what do you think of Jimmy Kimmel?
Is he the man who sometimes makes the bathroom smell bad? I drew a picture of him.
Obviously, Kimmel has failed as a husband and a father. Is there anyone who doesn't despise Kimmel? Let's see what the mother of Jimmy Kimmel has to say.
Jimmy is a total dick. You gotta get a little poison in him because there'd be so many suspects. Everybody hates him. Everybody. And Jimmy, if you're watching, read between the lines.
It's unanimous. America hates you, Jimmy Kimmel. I should know. I'm his brother.
Paid for by family members against Jimmy Kimmel.
My own mother. The wife I expected from. All right, that's the end of that nonsense. Adam and I, as everyone that knows us knows, work very hard at pretending to care about our community.
That's right. We always say, think globally, act locally. We don't mean a goddamn word of it, but we do say that.
That's why we decided to knock on some doors in the neighborhood and ask people to vote for us in a completely fake race for selectmen, and may the best man win.
Vote Carolla. He's tough on crime, but easy on the eyes. My name's Adam Carolla.
Hi, my name is Jim Kimmel.
I'm running for selectman. I don't know if you know some of my policies. I'm passionate about getting things done.
I believe children are the future.
I will exterminate litter bugs.
What I say is guns, not drugs.
What about the possum problem in this neighborhood?
My plan is to build a maximum security prison over where the May Company is.
Too many mosquitoes, Too many tree rats.
I'm tough on minorities.
Crack is whack.
I'm working for economic growth.
God is dead.
If you're not for me, you're against me.
My name's Adam Kroll. I'm running for a selectman for this district. Oh, Christ. One second. Could you hold it, please? I wore the jacket out last night. It was in the suit already. I'm sorry. Hello. I don't know how many goddamn times I have to tell you, but the money has been sent.
Well, fuck you too.
You know what my motto is? Raise issues, not eyebrows. Do you know? You get it?
Yeah,
you understand that?
yeah.
Kimmel cares.
Okay.
He claims he cares. He says Kimmel cares. He doesn't care about his first 3 wives. He's been divorced 3 times. I don't know if he mentioned that to you.
Mr. Corolla voted against Propositions 25, 43, 62, and 125. Do you know what those are for?
Some of them.
You do. Well, Mr. Corolla doesn't. He's just a negative person.
Vote Corolla.
It's Corolla.
There he is right there.
Following you.
Vote Corolla, or I'll run over your dog. So help me Christ.
I'm Jimmy. How are you? I don't like to touch kids. They have germs.
I love kittens. I'm going to give it a bath. I'm going to get it some shots, and I'm going to give it a loving home. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Cut. See you in hell.
Where are you from? Germany. Oh, Kimmel. Notice that name?
Yeah, it's
Kimmel.
a German name.
German name. Thank you. In fact, if you don't mind.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know how long you've lived in this neighborhood, but it has gone to hell in a basket. I don't know if you've noticed.
Hold on a second. This gentleman is voting for me. We talked earlier. We're both Germans, and perhaps you want to take your Italian ass out of here.
I suggest you stop pointing at me.
I suggest maybe you don't shove me.
Oh, stop it. Sincere. What are you coming here for the
Yeah, what are you coming?
Hold on a second. Sir, could you stay out of this for a moment?
He stuck his sticker on your car. In fact, I'm going to take that sticker off.
No, you'll not. No, you'll not.
Don't forget about it.
He's starting trouble.
Yeah, you get out of here.
Yeah, you do a lot of pushing. I'm gonna re-zone your face, crap bastard. Here, sir, have another sticker.
Son of a bitch.
And we appreciate your vote.
This is the Man Show election special. We pledge to be right back.
People always ask me if Karl Malone planned to run for president. Now, I will admit that thought have crossed Karl Malone's eye, but here's my whole thing. That's a hard job, giving out speeches, meeting with world leaders. How in the hell Karl Malone supposed to talk to world leader of Japan? Karl Malone don't even speak Japanese. And then trouble with them chubby interns trying to get their mouth on President Private Part. That's a big old headache Karl Malone don't need. Besides, the White House nice, but no way Karl Malone gonna live in Dallas. Thanks for the offer, though. Until next time, this here Karl Malone.
If a woman were president.
Surprise, surprise, it's that time of the month again, and guess what, America? We're going to war.
It is the 5th time in as many months that Madam President has declared war. According to top military advisors, a massive air and ground campaign is underway against Switzerland.
Amanda, I've just received word that we are going live to the White House, where Washington correspondent Brian Unger is standing by.
I am outside the White House press room, where President Winstead has just finished addressing the nation. Now, sources close to the president tell me that her menstrual cycle will conclude on Thursday, though we cannot confirm this. Here now is an excerpt from the president's statement.
I am bloated, I am trying to pull it together here, and you people don't seem to appreciate how much I have on my plate. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I am leader of the free world. And damn it, behind this podium, my ankles are the size of an elm tree. And
the president went on to say that she has given the green light to military officials to go ahead and, I quote, bring the Swiss people to their knees.
Switzerland is a backstabbing bitch who's been talking behind my back. In fact, I don't know where they get off. Will you please stop staring at my ass?
Brian, has anyone tried Midol?
Well, the White House has made several anti-cramping medications available to the president, though General Northcoff is now leaving the press room. Let's see if we can get a statement. General, can you shed some light on this situation?
Yes, I can shed some light. The bitch is crazy.
Thank you, General. General Northcoff, understandably agitated. Perhaps if there's a silver lining in all of this, it's that, like the previous 5 wars, this episode should just blow over. That is, if the Swiss people can actually hold out that long. Dan, Amanda, back to you.
Thank you, Brian. Our hopes and prayers go out to the Swiss. We'll be right back.
Special Man Show look at the world of politics. But we do realize that some of you aren't really interested in politics. Some, though, are interested. So for those who want to broaden their horizons, Adam and I are going to debate campaign finance reform tonight. And our moderator, legendary newsman, Jerry Dunphy. Jerry?
Mr. Kimmel? Mr. Carolla, how you doing?
Okay, now for those of you who aren't interested in hearing about campaign finance reform, you can watch the Juggies mud wrestle.
Thank you, thank you. Nice to be here for this important debate. I guess most of us already know that big money means big influence in Washington, D.C. I want to ask Mr. Kimmel, how do you expect to curb that influence, and what are you going to do about campaign finance reform?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for being here, Jerry, for the question. There is no issue more important to this country than campaign finance reform. We must have fundamental campaign finance reform.
Empty promises, Jerry. More empty promises.
Hold it, let him finish.
Which means no soft money, public financing of elections, partial financing of primary elections, and free television time for candidates in the last 6 weeks of their campaign.
All right.
More live.
Mr. Carolla, same question to you about campaign finance reform.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Ladies.
Oh, it's getting a little dirty.
Please.
Oh.
I actually agree with my opponent, Mr. Kimmel, on the need for campaign finance reform. I first proposed complete public financing of federal elections more than 20 years ago.
When you were 15 years
That's
old?
That's right. I was a pioneer.
Let him finish.
I hardly think
Let him finish.
teenager was working on campaign finance.
I think that we can do more. Listen, knock it off. You want some?
How do you respond? We'll have to have some order here. Where's the debate? Well, hold it. What happened to the debate? Where's the debate? I don't see it. This has to stop. And as a moderator here, I believe in moderation. So, we apologize. We'll cut our losses, take a break, and we'll be right back.
Jimmy, how you feeling?
I'm starting to harden, and I'm not talking about the mud. All right, we're going to close our special election show with a Man Show Book Club book. This week's book is, if you can get a close-up, A Guide to Political Correctness by Dr. Wapnick McChinkstein. This is a wonderful, wonderful read. All right, pick it up at your local bookstores or on your computer. Anyway, all right, let's get some beer so I can get the grit out of my teeth here.
A little ziggy sake for you, everybody. Ziggy sake, hoy, hoy, hoy. Ziggy sake, hoy, hoy, hoy. Ziggy sake, hoy, hoy, hoy. And now, girls jumping on trampolines. Good night.